What's up, YouTube? Coming at you with another video today. This video is going to be a how to slappy crook tutorial. First thing, before we get started, I'm going to need you guys to subscribe if you want to get better at skating and learn how to slappy. Alright, let's get into it. First, you're going to want to find a curb, and before you even start going for the grind, pro tip, you're going to grab your board. Grab your board and put it into the crook position on this far side wheel, and then stand up on it, because this is what it feels like to be doing the crook. And while you're up here, you can practice falling. Next, we're going to get into getting into the slappy crook, the back crook in specific. When approaching the crooked grind, you're going to want to hit the curb crooked. It's in the name. But the reason why it's called a crooked, I think it's because when you're grinding, it's crooked. You are crooked. But getting into the slappy crook, you're gonna want to hit the curb at an angle and just let your nose kind of ride up. Once you hit the curb at a crooked angle, and you're just gonna be focusing on getting your heel side front wheel up onto the curb. Once that's up onto the curb, you just lean forward, and that's the crooked grind, while kind of pushing the board forward. There's, again, many nuances to doing slappies. It's not like olling into the trick. You kind of have to unlearn some things to learn slappies. But once you get them, it's super duper fun. Foot positioning when going into the slappy. Have your front heel hanging off the edge. So when you're first doing slappy crooks, you're going to want to do kind of a slappy crooked stall. Something kind of like this. Kind of approach the curb at an angle. Making sure getting that heel side wheel up. And then once you're up here, do whatever kind of trick you want to do out. You can shove, nollie pop. I kind of just scooch it. That was in slow motion. Alright, voiceover E-Tang here. I'm going to be talking over these examples of slappy crooks, giving you some tips on how you can master these slappy crooks. When you're getting into the trick, you're just going to want to kind of lean back as you get up onto the curb, and then push your weight forward onto the curb. Since I've gotten so good at regular slappy crooks, I taught myself how to switch slappy crooks, and it's basically the same technique. But when you're first learning slappy crooks, you're really just going to want to focus on jabbing the front truck up onto the curb and getting it, jab it in and out. And for holding, you're just going to kind of want to treat it like a nose grind or like a nose manual, where you're holding it and balancing. And mostly you just want to kind of stay calm, but that's when it gets tricky, just holding it. But for holding it, you just want to go really fast, look at where you're trying to get to. Make sure you're rolling on that heel side wheel. That's the trick. tricky part. You're basically just rolling on one wheel. You're just going to want to focus all your weight up on that one wheel. And you can put a little bit of your weight onto the corner edge of the nose. That's where you'll see it will start to get worn down. This trick is a great foundation trick. It's super fun. It's relatively easy. I remember Slappy Crooks giving me a lot of trouble in the beginning, but I think that had to do with finding the right curve. Angled curves are really hard to hold the crooks on, I find. Also, it really depends about your wheels, surprisingly. When I was skating the rounded edge wheels, I couldn't ever Slappy Crook. Once I started skating the more squared edge wheels, I found it kind of unlocked them, and then really what unlocked Slappy Crooks was even wider trucks. Something you might want to look out for is falling into nose slides. If you don't already have nose slides, I would say nose slides are slightly easier than Slappy Crook. Maybe I'll make a video on how to slap a nose slide, because I do think it's a little different than doing the Slappy Crook. This one, you really just jam into your truck. Now let these Slappy Crooks ride out. Been another E-Tang Skates video. Hopefully I taught you how to Slappy. Be sure to leave a comment down below some problems you're having with Slappy Crooks, if I helped you at all, what you want to see in the future. Shout out to my 300 subscribers. Keep them going for you guys. Catch you in the next one.